everyone. My name is Daniel Vu, and in today's presentation, I will be speaking about the DevOps workflow. I'll first be describing how development works under a DevOps model, some of the key principles under its philosophy, its benefits, and the actual process flow. So what is DevOps exactly? The DevOps movement began around 2007 when concerns were raised by software development and IT operation communities about the traditional software development model. Developers who would write code usually worked separately from operations who deployed and supported the code. DevOps became a term that combined the words development and operations to reflect the process of integrating these two disciplines into one continuous process. DevOps is a philosophy and practice focused on agility, collaboration, and automation within software development. The intent of its methodology is to improve communication between the developers and the IT operations on a project. The DevOps workflow aims to save time on incident resolution, launch new features faster, reduce risks through process automation, and significantly increase the satisfaction of the customer and developers at the same time. DevOps tries to bridge the gap between IT operations and development to help improve communication and vision alignment for more efficient project delivery. Fundamentally, DevOps is based around a few key principles. Automation allows processes to be simplified and helps trim down waste and overwork. Everything should be automated, such as workflows, code testing, and infrastructure provisioning. Iteration helps with faster end-user feedback. Small chunks of code should be written to support frequent and speedy developments. Software should also always be continuously tested. Failures must be learned from in order to optimize the performance, cost, and deployment time. Continuous testing allows for faster and higher quality releases at the same time. Teams must be united to foster communication between development and IT operations. Combined efforts help realize success. Here, I'd briefly like to talk about the Agile methodology. Agile is an iterative approach to project management and software development. It is immensely popular in the software industry as it allows teams to be flexible, well organized, and capable of responding to change. DevOps is a cultural shift that promotes collaboration between those who build and maintain software. When Agile and DevOps are used together, the results include boosted efficiency and reliability in a project. If you'd like to, take a moment to pause and consider the question. Are Agile and DevOps the same thing? Agile is not the same as DevOps, but Agile can be used as a part of DevOps. Agile is a software development methodology, but once the software is out and released, the Agile team doesn't necessarily care about how the software is doing. The team will move on to the next sprint. DevOps is all about developing software, making it ready for release and deployment in the safest way possible. DevOps doesn't need to use the Agile discipline during its execution. Due to the continuous nature of DevOps, practitioners will generally use a circle or an infinity loop to show how the phases of the DevOps lifecycles relate to each other. While this flow may appear sequential, the loop symbolizes the need for constant collaboration and iterative improvement throughout the entire lifecycle. The DevOps philosophy has influence throughout the application lifecycle. This includes its plan, develop, deliver, and operate phases. Each phase relies on the other, and each are not role specific. Both roles should be involved in all of the phases to some extent of the project. The plan phase of DevOps requires teams to ideate, define, and describe features and capabilities of the applications and systems they are building. Progress must be tracked through every level of detail possible, whether it be from single product tasks to whole portfolios of multiple products. In order for DevOps teams to plan with agility and visibility, some methods include creating backlogs, tracking bugs, and managing agile software development with Scrum. DevOps teams should adopt agile practices to improve speed and agility. Agile project management and software development helps teams break work into smaller pieces to deliver an incremental value. The develop phase includes every aspect of coding the project. So this includes writing, testing, reviewing, and integration of the code by the team members. This also includes building that code into build artifacts that can be deployed into various environments. A DevOps team should seek to innovate rapidly with no loss to quality, stability, or productivity during a project. It's important to have productive tools that automate mundane and manual steps, and to iterate in small increments through automated testing and continuous integration. Delivery is the process of deploying applications into production environments in a consistent and reliable way. The deliver phase also includes deploying and configuring the foundational infrastructure that makes up those environments. During this phase, teams define a release management process with clear stages of manual approval. Automated gates are also set that move the application between stages until they are made available to the customer. Automating these processes make them scalable, repeatable, and controlled. Through this, teams that practice DevOps can deliver frequently with ease. The operate phase includes maintaining, monitoring, and troubleshooting applications within production environments. During this phase, teams work to ensure system reliability, high availability, and aim for zero downtime while reinforcing security. DevOps teams work to identify any issues before they might affect the customer experience and mitigate problems quickly when they occur. Maintenance of this alertness requires full visibility into applications and the underlying system and actionable alert features. DevOps teams should evaluate each release and generate reports to improve future releases. Through continuous feedback, teams can improve their processes and incorporate customer demands to improve the next release. What are the benefits of DevOps? Firstly, speed. With DevOps, deliverables can be released more frequently with higher quality and stability. Continuous delivery allows teams to build, test, and deliver software with automated tools. Improved collaboration. DevOps is founded on a culture of collaboration between developers and operations teams that share responsibilities and combined work. Teams can work efficiently and save time during handoffs or code creation. Rapid deployment. DevOps allows for increased frequency and velocity of project releases. Teams improve products rapidly and allow for a competitive advantage through quick releases of new features and bug fixes. Quality and reliability. Practices like continuous integration and continuous delivery ensures that changes are functional and safe. This allows for improved quality of a software product. Monitoring helps teams keep informed performance in real time. Security. Through the integration of security into continuous integration, continuous delivery, and continuous deployment pipeline, security can be heavily improved within a product. Security is built into the product by integrating active security audits and security testing into DevOps workflows. That's all for my presentation on the DevOps workflow, its philosophies, and its benefits in the workplace. If you are interested in this topic at all, feel free to take a look at one of, if not all of the following websites, as I use these specifically in curating this presentation. Thank you for watching.